welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about the Jlab Go Airs. Now these headphones have actually been out for quite some time. They only cost $30 regular price, but lately they've been on sale for $24.99. Personally, I had my pair. I got this pair for $10 at a pawn shop, so you know you couldn't charge that much anyway. And I figured I wanted to do a black pair. Like I just needed an extra pair just in case. I wanted to give it to a family member, which is what I plan on doing. And I figured let's do a review on it because I did the Skull Candy Dimes, which were the worst headset, probably the worst headset of 2021 ever created. And I mentioned this headset quite a few times, but I never did actually do a review on it. Fortunately, I don't have the box, but it is what it is. That's fine. Also, just so you know, the video does sound a little cloudy, or it does sound clear. I'm using the what are these guys called? The Beats Studio Buds right now for this video. Just so you can know, I'm recording with the iPhone 12, I'm sorry. Recording with the iPhone 12, but using these for sound, so bear with me if it doesn't sound clear. If it does, well, you know how the call quality is going to be whenever you talk to someone moving forward. So anywho, a little bit, like I said about this headset, it does come in 6 different colors. Red, white, green, black, blue, and red. I said red, 5 colors. Red, white, green, black, and blue. So those are the colors that this actually comes inside of. You might see it retail at different prices depending on where you go. I know Best Buy had them for $24.99, which is on sale. Target, watch out for them. They do price checks, but they'll charge $30, $35, $40 for different colors because they think they're slick, and a lot of customers don't really price check, but that is something that they'll honor at the store, or just go somewhere else if you're looking for them. You get 5 hours of battery life in the case itself. I'm sorry, 5-hour battery life in the earbuds themselves, as you can see. It's a little dirty right there, you know. That's okay though. 5 hours of battery life in the headset itself, each ear. They do auto connect, but we'll get to that in a moment. The case itself is 15 hours. So you get a total of 20. These don't have transparency mode. They don't have ANC. And unfortunately, Jlab has an app for a particular earbuds that have ANC. It won't work with this one. That's fine, because for the price, this is what you get, and you're not looking for active noise cancellation. You would be buying these for, I guess, everyday usage. These can be used every day, but we'll get the call quality and a few other things to let you know if it's worth buying, especially for the price. USB always is attached to Jlab products right here, as you can see. It just fits right here. So if you damage or break this, you pretty much broke your headset. But these cords are extremely sturdy. I've never had one short out on me. I've never had a problem. So you should be okay too, as long as you're not too rough with it. As for dropping, if you drop this headset, it won't pop out for the most part. If it falls head first with the open cover, that's a different story. Anyway, let's talk about a little bit spec before we get into the actual design and whatnot. It does have auto connect. Now, what does that mean? I did a last video where, you know, I had some people argue me down about the Jlab. I'm sorry, the power this on. I had some people argue to me about what's that awful headset? The Skull Candy Dimes, right? Where auto connect and auto disconnect basically means when you take it out of the case, similar to the Beats, similar to any other headset in the entire country, when you take it out of the case, they go into pair mode, auto pair mode. Once you pair it, as soon as you pull these out of the case, they will connect. These don't have the in-ear sensor. So, you know, with more expensive buds, when you put it in your ear, it recognizes that it's in there, and then it'll automatically connect that way, like it's a sensor. But with these, as soon as you pull them out of the case, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna use this old Metro tablet that I have. I couldn't find my phone, one of my extra phones, so we'll just use this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out of the case, let them sync to each other. There we go. And we're going to search. Just give it a second. Should find it eventually. And while we're doing this, make sure you guys are on first off. Yeah, there you go. So they're right there doing that. There you go, Jlab Go Air. You tap them, they should connect. Sometimes on occasion, there you go. On occasion, sometimes people say they can't connect. You just tap it again, and worst case, it'll connect. If it doesn't, put it back in the case, take them back out, and it should connect for you. Now, when you put them inside the case, just want you to pay attention. Sorry, I think I put that on the wrong side. What side is this? Right? That's the right. This is the left. It's going to disconnect. See? When you pull them out of the case, let's give it a second. It connects. The Skull Candy dimes do not do this. It's a physical button that you have to press to power on and power them off. So if you put the Skull Candy dimes inside that charging case, it won't even turn off. You have to physically turn off your headset, which is ridiculous that they even thought that that would fly in this year. I don't know what they were thinking with their headset, but this is what Auto Connect is. Just for anyone that has a question or has a doubt, that is Auto Connect. When you take it out of the case, it connects. When you put it back inside the case, it disconnects. It's that simple. I can't explain it any easier than that. Anyway, we wasted enough time on that. Let's continue with this one. So it does have touch sensors where you can pause, play, change the songs. Can't really change the settings because there's no app to do that. So what it comes with is what you get, which it will show you the instructions with the headset, how to go about that. Dual connect, as you can see, it connects to the left ear, connects to the right ear. It can connect to both at the same time, or you can use them separately. Just keep in mind, you do get a 5-hour battery life. So your talk time, everything's included. These do take a little over an hour or so to charge, a little bit more. But I will say that it does give you 10 minutes fast charge. It gives you about an hour of playtime. So for those that, for me, I use my headsets. I use them every single day. Most of the time they're in my ears. I might need that charge before I hop on a train because I work downtown, so I don't drive in that congested, horrible area. It's terrible to park, so I need decent headsets, but we'll get to call quality on this in a moment. This is a plastic design. So for those that typically, well, all headsets are plastic, really. It's not really high quality plastic or anything. It's very sturdy. What I will say is you're not gonna, with other headsets like the AirPods Pros or the Beats, or even actually any flip headset, as a matter of fact, I will say that Jlab does a really good job of giving you a decent plastic headset that feels good in the hand, that is sturdy, that won't break when it drops. Where other ones, as soon as you flip it open, it drops. It could pop the hinge off, especially with AirPods. They're very, very flimsy headsets. It feels nice. They feel premium to a certain extent in terms of just the design and feel, but no, I do like something that's very sturdy. And again, this is a good headset for those that, we're not gonna talk about that yet. We're gonna do that at the end of the video, who this is for. What else do we have here? No cover, like I said, no cover on the buds. So when it comes to cleaning these, you might have to take a little air can duster and just spray inside when you get a chance every so often, because dust lint from your pocket is gonna go into this design. Now, I was a little against this when I first got them. I said, why would they do this? Because there were other pair of the Jlab Go's, or whatever they're called, came in a flip case. Of course, these are much smaller in the ear compared to the other pair, which is amazing that these cost 30. The original ones are 50. They're bigger, and this is just a better headset. But this is probably one of the best headsets you can get for $30 on the market in terms of just with the quality that it offers. Now, sound quality and talk quality is a different story. Like I said, they don't have ANC, no transparency mode. They are IPX4, so don't think you're gonna go swimming with this. And even though the headset's IPX4, don't leave this case out in your hand, or don't have a open pocketbook or something. You're gonna want to be careful how you carry this, because remember, there's no cover on it. So your contacts are gonna be exposed, especially in the rain. Be very careful with that. Also, I forgot about this. I should have mentioned this before. These actually come with, I believe, they do have different air tips that come in the box when you buy these. But if I'm correct, these come with the foam tips also. It's like these blue foam tips that Jlab makes for just about all their headsets, where you get the black rubber tips like these. black rubber with the little insignia on them. But they also have these blue tips that are like foamy, and they conform to the inside of your ear for those that, you know, don't feel very comfortable with regular rubber tips. To each their own. I'm not, like I said, I believe it comes with one pair with these. If it doesn't, other Jlab products do have those ear tips. And if you own more than one pair of headphones like me, and of different name brands, or Jlab itself, you can just interchange ear tips between those products because they're all compatible right there. All right, so let's get back to the last and the most important part of the segment. Is it worth it? Yes and no. Yes, because this is a good headset for $30. I'm not going to downplay it. They are very good for $30. If you go to Ross, Burlington, any of these side stores, you know, you have Q Buds and different headsets. This is a mainstream product that's sold in just about all stores. Even T-Mobile sells these, or Metro by T-Mobile. But they sell the, I think they started selling the Go Ear ones, and they sold the original ones also, which were $50. This is a good enough product where you can buy them and you'll be comfortable and you'll be happy with what you're using. But, this is a big but. If you're the type of person like me and you're used to higher end buds, we're not even talking $200, $300 headphones. We're just talking higher quality of HD calls. Because some headsets offer HD calling as long as your phone supports it. So you'll get crystal clear clarity, especially in low, low volume areas where it's not too much noise. These don't offer that. It doesn't matter what the box is, they don't offer it. These are actually very cloudy when you talk to someone. It's like you have a speaker over your mouth. They can hear you clearly in terms of we're going to make out everything that you're saying. So you probably won't have to ask someone to repeat themselves. But if we're talking about just the quality of the headset, no. This is like going to Five Below to get a mic, right? While on the other hand, you go to another store to get the Blue Yeti. It's not comparable when it comes to microphones. The clarity, they aren't that great. To be honest with you, they're not that great. They pick up a lot of background noise. When the wind's blowing, it picks up a lot of noise. When the wind is blowing outside, you actually feel it hitting the headset. And sometimes you can hear that little swirl, a little whoosh, swirly sound as you're walking. So if you don't like that, you would have to wear a hat with these, especially in the winter, or like a hood, because there's not much you can do against the wind. But some other headsets do a better job of blocking that noise out when the wind hits your ear hole and it gets through. Music quality, they're okay. They're not better than, I'm going to put these on par with some Skull Candies when it comes to sound. I'm talking about earbuds, not over the head. I've never had a Jlab over the head headset, so I'll try that out eventually. But these they have decent sound, put it that way. Are you going to be able to hear the highs and mids and have insane bass and all that? No, you're not. It's just good enough where you can listen to all of your music, again, comfortably. You could change the equalizer. Personally, I use a power amp over my Android device, so changing the equalizer to what I want is good enough for me. But remember, not everybody's going to buy that app. They might just use whatever music player comes with your phone, but I still own my music. Or they might just use, Spotify or different YouTube music. What else is there? I sound old. I don't really stream music like that. Amazon Music. So there's different things that you can use where streaming is the biggest thing, where people don't want to own. They just want to be able to play a particular playlist and random songs pop up. I'm not that way. I prefer playing the songs I want in the order that I want. And I own my music. I don't have to worry about data and all that good stuff. So this is definitely good for a kid. It's good for an adult. It's good for someone that wants an inexpensive headset that's still quality enough where you have decent sound. You have a decent battery life, which is 5 hours per ear, 15 in a case. So total of 20. They want to be able to make quick phone calls, whether you're in the office, out the office, home, watching a TV show, whatever it is that you're doing. This will cover all your bases for only $29.99. But again, like I said, $24.99 on sale at most retailers. And reputable retailers, what I'm talking about, not poppy stores. We're talking about Best Buy, Target, a lot of them will honor that $24 price tag. Micro Center, I'm not too sure Micro Center carries these, but they do carry other Jlab products, like especially over the head. So it's decent for the price. It does the job. It has the auto connect, as I showed you in the video. Honestly, this didn't even have to be 15 minutes. But like I said, I will say that this does come in a pretty small box. This is the ideal headset to give to someone if you're looking for a gift. You're not trying to be too expensive. You're not trying to be too cheap. You still want it to be new. And you're not sure how they'll feel about the headset. Because remember, all headsets fit differently. Anyone I gave this to, they didn't have a problem with this headset. If anything, they used it, loved it, and then eventually was like, well, you know what? I want something that's a little bit better. I want something a little bit smaller with a stem, or wanted to try something different, but they still got their fair use out of these. This is like the starter kit of headsets. You get this one to start you off to see if you like your product, and then you keep going from there. Anywho, that's the video. If you like these, like I said, you can get them currently, this moment. I'm posting this video. I don't even know today's date, to be honest with you. The 27th. It's a Sunday. This is June 27th. You can definitely get these for $24.99 at Target. I'm sorry, Best Buy. Target is selling for $30 or higher, but you can price check them and force them to give it to you for the right price. You can get them from the actual Jlab website, probably for, I believe they're also $25 right now, $5 off. You won't regret this headset, especially if you're new to the headset game. If you're an Apple user and you have the the iPad, you have everything else, then these are going to be a joke to you, primarily because you're already used to that richer and better sound. But if you don't care, definitely get these. These will hold you over until you find the headset you want to use permanently. And even if these are the ones you want to use permanently, again, they're going to last you. I've had another pair, which is blue. Those for about 4 or 5 months now. I haven't had connectivity issues. I haven't had them drop in sound. I know when you go certain places, sometimes the connection could go in and out of each ear. I haven't had any of those problems so far. I can't say what anyone else is going to have, but I personally haven't had that problem. And like I said, this is how the headset looks itself. You know, don't mind the air dirt a little bit right there, because I actually didn't really clean them off, to be honest with you. Again, I've already owned this product before, so I didn't have to do anything else, but this is how the headset looks. And it's shaped for your right ear, so you shouldn't, oh, here you go, the right. So it's actually shaped for each ear. So if you try to put one in and it doesn't fit properly, it's probably because it's the wrong ear. And then you could just flip it over and take a look, and it'll show you which ear is for. So other than that, just a little tired, woke up, wanted to do this video. I'll be more excited in the next one. See you till then. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next for a review. I still have to do that Blue Yeti mic, so I'll probably do that. But like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.